Hello, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. I do not know why I'm being called to another read today. It's a general read, but what I'm getting is that there's like a lot of energy right now about people who have really been putting in the work long term towards specific successes in their lives. This would be something that you might have been working on for like a decade or more, and you really just want to give up. There is like this thing where like there's like payoff energy coming in for people, and it might not be like the big payoff, but it's like finally a lot of people are going to start to see material results from the work they've been putting in. And I did a reading kind of similar to this, but the dynamics of this feel a little bit different, and I don't know why. Like this energy feels a bit more bedraggled at the moment. Like I'm really feeling like this general message is for people who really feel like they just want to give up, that it's like never ever going to be appreciated. And I'm thinking that like that's why we need to speak here, because it's sort of like we need some encouragement in the please do not stop whatever you're doing. I've been getting that because it's like these are for people with probably very, very large dreams, and it's probably stuff that others around you are saying, give up already. Like it's a lost cause. Like you're never going to have a bestseller. You're never going to land a role. You're never going to have success as a musician or a singer. And I don't know that we need to be in that defeatist energy. There might be stuff that can be done to scale back, but I don't know. I'm not... Manifest is at the bottom of the deck, okay? I'm just saying, okay? You think it's not coming, but it might very well be coming, and it's just like this little like, it's like right there, don't give up. Don't do that. I know it's been a long, hard road, but please don't do that. All right, let's look at this initially. Okay. Wow. Oh. I'm getting that a lot of y'all have to be working on something spiritual, because not only do we have manifest at the bottom of this deck I just used, but we have healing chakras, crystals, and sacred space. So is this our new crop of gurus and motivational speakers that we're talking about here? I'm a little bit confused as to what some of these other clarifiers mean. Not on healing and chakras. It seems like you are coming into spiritual, or to just use a colloquial term that doesn't really mean this, but like karmic alignment to achieve some sort of material manifestation, some sort of success that you are going to see in your external world. So this adjudication, it's not reading as a court. It seems like, you know, spirit or whatever. As you come into this alignment, it's sort of like, okay, now's the time. However, what I'm getting with crystals, I'm getting some heavy, all that glitters is not gold. This has been coming up so much for people who are about to experience whatever major success that they are about to experience in their life. It's going to come with some kind of deception, temptation, just new things to navigate that you might not be prepared to navigate, or you sort of know about them, but you never expected it would happen to you. And then in sacred space, we have poverty. And I'm wondering if y'all are, you know, the real spiritual people, if you've really been putting in not only your spiritual work, but your business work, your personal healing, maybe you want to share specific messages with others. Are we maybe feeling some type of way about success? Does the space become unsacred once things like money and material are introduced? Is there, in fact, maybe some self-sabotage going on here? I don't know. Let's see. The healing, the sudden wealth, the adjudication. If justice comes up, that's not a bad thing. This isn't a bad thing. When I went, it's just that it was some major cards came. One more. I was going to say, if justice shows up, it might be a court situation that's involved, but I'm not getting bad stuff. It's just that your wealth is going to require you to likely like hire an attorney or a financial advisor, or you're going to have to think about how to redistribute that equitably, because there's only so much that one person or one family needs, right? And we need to have those systems in place to redistribute things fairly and well and accurately. Okay, so whatever is coming in for you, it is life-changing happiness, emotional fulfillment, because of this pursuit of your passions that you have not given up on this. You have maintained your vision. You have maintained your passion through nothing, essentially, through receiving nothing. And now that thing is here. It's here. These crystals, the crystals are the crystallization of your vision, the material manifestation of what you have always wanted to be so. And it's lots of crystals here. So you might be getting a bunch of small things at once, like a bunch of little successes that all come in a row, or one major success and like little things that surround it. Nice. But we got a false person. This is like the exact same energy as another reading I did in general messages. There is some offer being made here about some type of partnership that someone feels would be beneficial, but I'm not so sure that you feel the same way. I think you have a bead on the person who is making this offer of who they actually are, that they are false in some way, but they are saying to you, hey, we would work extremely well together, but I'm getting like, this is you. They're extending this to you, and I think you're just saying no. It seems like it's coming in after you experience maybe whatever initial success that you're getting. But we'll look. So what about this poverty in sacred space? Hopefully we can make this a pretty quick read. What it looks like is that you are guarding this person, whoever this false person is, you are blocking them. This Queen of Cups, who is in fact offering this cup, you are guarded and you are being very strong against maybe some blowback from this that has you rethinking this entire situation. Like, now that you have what you want and you see what's going down because of it, it's sort of like, was life before better? And I don't know that we need to go there, because so there is a little bit of throwing the baby out with the bathwater. My space is no longer sacred. People who have bad intentions, that I can sense their intentions, are trying to invade this very pure thing that I have created. So I don't know that we really need to get any details about this sudden wealth. I really feel like this is a spiritual thing, whatever y'all are working on. So I want to know who this false person is. I want to know what they're offering you. So yeah, all that glitters is not gold. I want to see what this Queen of Cups is doing. This might be, I'm pretty sure that this is also the false person, but I want to look if there's any developments with that, because I want to know what potentially is the blowback from you denying this person, and maybe what you're thinking about long term with this. So, no, they want this on the false person. Who is this false person? How will we know them? I think y'all are going to know, because if you're spiritual, if you're intuitive, if you're psychic, if you're tuned in, you're going to have a read. It gets tricky, though, when some of these people have things we want. You know, it gets to that, ooh, what am I willing to do here? Now that the manifestation is before me, I didn't think that it would come potentially with strings attached or these pitfalls. No one would care about little old me like that, would they? I've been here just chugging along by myself so long in irrelevant obscurity. I'm never gonna have to deal with those problems. Guess what? Okay. This false person is a powerful person. And I think what they're going to attempt to do is lead with this sense of spirituality or social justice. Like, they're going to present themselves in a performative way. But the way you will know, so they're going to present as like, I am balanced and fair, right? And my alignments are all in place. And I am a good person. But actually, this person is really leading more with an iron fist. They're way more egotistical than they are letting on. And they might, in fact, lead with a little bit too much bravado. This could also be sexual energy that they are leading with. They might not be explicit about that, but it will be in the undertone. So what about this offer that they're making that you are rejecting, it looks like? This person might also have some standing within the existing community, and that's why I see that I knew the Queen of Wands was going to come out. It is sexual. There's something weird going on here. This also might be a spiritual community, also a magical community, a cult community, the pagan community, the witchcraft community. I'm not getting Christianity on this at all. What is this offer? That's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. This person is going to say, hey, I see you have been working so hard. You know, with me, either it wouldn't be so hard, and also there's going to be this undercurrent of, if you do not work with me, there's going to be problems, because I'm actually the one that holds your happiness in my hand. And if you walk away from this, you're walking away from your dream. Like, something is going to go wrong with this. I don't know that that's going to be what they say outright. I'm getting it's just going to be there's going to be a weird threat in the, if you don't pick me, if you decide not to work with me. And yes, it is coming in after you get whatever this boost of like notoriety or success, because this person is going to see that and they are going to be threatened by it. And so they are going to come in and try to like partner or boo up with you so they can ride in on your coattails. Because I'm getting, while this person might be some sort of figurehead already within the community, I also get that things aren't really going well for them. They're kind of on the decline, or their star is fading while yours is rising. So most definitely be careful. And now that I'm seeing that, this sacred space with poverty, it's sort of like, if you don't go with me, you're not going to have this dream. You're going to be kicked out of this community and you will have nothing. And I'll make sure of it. Okay, what about this Queen of Cups? Hold up, because that was just... This is wild. Hold on, let me get some more cards on this before I say a damn thing. Okay. I was getting too wild. What it looks like to me is whatever this person says to you, you're just going to focus on your own success. You're going to turn your back on whatever this partnership is. You're going to guard whatever you have, and you're going to maintain your single status because you just know who you are. You know who you are. The wilder thing that I was getting was that possibly this person who's making the offer is already in another partnership. Like, she might be bait, or the person who approaches you might be bait. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm wild with that one. I'm getting you're not, but it didn't expand out in the cards. So even if that person is some sort of bait and they're already in another relationship entirely and there's some weird thing going on, it doesn't look like you are going to get involved anyway. So what is this Five of Swords? Yeah, like if it is a bait situation, what you might hear as like scuttlebutt is like, you might know like, hey, aren't you with this person? And they're gonna be like, oh no, like we broke up or so. Like this is somebody who like latches on to people, but maybe doesn't fully get out of situations so they can kind of go back and forth. Odd. So they might be considering like leaving some kind of partnership to come to you, but they're not telling that, like they're not breaking up with their other partner because they want to see what happens with you first. You know, whatever goes down because of this, I really feel that it is going to break your heart about you achieving your dream. I think it's going to break your heart about the foolishness that goes on in like sort of the named spiritual community. Because you are the person with the vision and the situation is going to have you heartbroken to see this. But like, what can I get anything specifically? Because I want to know if like you're gonna get any blowback or attack from this. Okay. This is really wild and specific, but it seems like there are two parties. Like there's you in this situation, and then there is this person who is going to approach you. And I swear to God, that person is like connected to another person entirely who is actually running the show here. And depending on how you react, it almost kind of doesn't matter if you turn this person down or not. The person who is actually the strategist behind this is going to tell people, spread information that you are kind of like your cup is poisoned, essentially, that you like there's some sort of nefarious thing. Like you better watch who you're communicating with in like DMs or over email and what you are saying, because people will just take very, very innocent things, then screenshot them and kind of cut them up and put them into a narrative that suits them. So just interacting with whoever the bait is might be enough for them to construe like, oh, look what they, like, you think they're actually this person, but look what they do. They like hit on people, or they're trying to use their authority to like get people into their little cult, or like, you know, it's some sort of weird, like, I'm a pickup artist in the spiritual community is what I get, is how people might try to paint you. And you're gonna have a lot of people coming at you because of this, when you're just sitting there like, I don't even know what the heck is going on. Like, I feel like it will really blindside you if that's what this is. It's going to have you rethinking everything. Oh my gosh. But I'm serious, like, especially with email communications, Zoom calls, phone calls, anything. I never would have believed in my life. I would have told you that if you were concerned about being recorded or screenshotted or whatever, I'd be like, oh, people are just being paranoid. No, I have watched this go down. This happens. Like, there are people who just make it part of their way of operating to have receipts on everything, no matter who it is. So that if something comes up with anyone, they can make their move. It is bizarre, but I've watched it happen. What I'm thinking is, when all of this is incoming at you, you're just gonna be like, I just wanna sneak away from all of this and go back to doing what I loved without all of this attention, is what I think. And I get it, seriously. I want to go, I've had a taste of the limelight. It's stressing me out. Imbalanced. It's just, you're imbalanced and trying to make that decision. Like, do I stay or do I go? Because you've nurtured this, whatever it is, you've really nurtured this, and now it's in your hands, and now it's like all contaminated. And yeah, because I was getting this, I was waiting for, I was just like, I know the Six of Swords is coming out, because the thing I had in my head was, I've seen everything I need to see. I want to go home. I just want to go home and do the thing that I love without all of this in the way. Oh, so let's get some best advice here. Because I hate to see it. I hate to see this. Come on, Spirit, give us something. You're having to make a tough choice that's got you trapped, because this thing that you have held on such a high pedestal, these people that you've held in such high regard, this is who they really are. This is what this really is. Oh yeah, there are these people again. There they are. The bait and the strategist. These two came up here. So I wasn't being wild. Oh my gosh. I wasn't being wild. This is just freaking weird. But okay. Whatever decision you make, it is going to be a wise one. And it is going to lead you to a lot of happiness. I do not see this actually affecting your success. I see you like on the playing field with these two other people who are going to do whatever it is they're going to do with you. I kind of see you standing strong here. I'm getting they will. They will. Here's what I get. Whatever goes down, You're going to see it all, right? You're going to have your reaction. You will likely take a break, maybe go back and work on some stuff, and then you're going to come back strong with something. Like, you're going to have a redemption arc through this. Yes. And whoever these little manipulative, nasty little schemers are, they're going down. There you go. I was like, do not leave me. I can't have the injustice. We must see the happy ending. Why would I have this message come out if we didn't have something? So, listen, prepare yourself, okay? Because it's coming in, and you're gonna have to go through something that's really going to have you just wanting to walk away. Don't walk away. Come back, show people who you are, and just defeat these people. Defeat them. I am behind you because I feel your energy. You deserve it. You don't deserve this crap. And whoever these people are, they're on their way out anyway. They are done, canceled in their flop era, and that's the only reason why they're doing this to you.